Okay, here is a quick tutorial on how to use Microsoft Excel. So you're going to go in your home screen and you'll find Microsoft Excel right here. You'll just click on it and it should open up. Open up a blank page. On this screen you will see there's a whole bunch of cells. So this cell here is called A1. If I click on this cell and type in here, it will come up in that box. This cell is called B1, C1, D1, E1, etc. If I want to find A2, it's right here. It's kind of like playing Battleship. B4, C2, and so on. So what you're going to do here is you're going to use this spreadsheet to compile your data or your recipe in this case. So in my first box, I will type in ingredients. Oops. Make sure you spell it right. I can change the width of that if I need to. And you will type in the ingredients for your recipe. So let's say we are making something with bananas, eggs, flour, and sugar. Okay. Here I will have quantity. And in here in C1, I will put cost. And here I will put quantity of double batch. And in E, cost of double batch. You guys can probably think of something more clever to call it that doesn't take so much space, and you could do that in your Excel spreadsheet. So let's just say that for this I need 2 bananas, 1 dozen eggs, a package of flour, and 1 package of sugar. Let's say that the bananas are going to cost $2, the eggs cost $4, the flour costs $5, and the sugar costs $4. If I wanted to figure out the total cost, or first we'll start with quantity. If I want to find out the total quantity, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to select sum. And what that will do is it will add everything up for me. I don't even have to do the math. So it's going to do the sum of B2, which is this cell, to B5. It's going to go right down. It'll add B2, B3, B4, and B5 all together and tell me the total. Oops. I think I clicked a button there. We'll just try that again. There we go, B2 to B5. So it adds 2, 3, 4, 5. It adds it up right for me. Same thing I want to do here for the cost. And it'll just do C2 to C5, which is exactly what I wanted. Kind of knows sort of what you want to do. Now, here I'm going to have to do some doubling. So I want to know the quantity of the double batch. So you have to do something a little bit different. So for this, you're going to have to punch in equal sign, which is right there. And you're going to have to punch in the cells that you want. So for a quantity of double batch, we're trying to figure out how many bananas will we need for a double batch, which we can very easily do in our heads, but for this project, I want you guys to use the Excel spreadsheet to do this. So you're going to say, figure out that you need to double this. So you're going to tell the Excel thing, the Excel program, to do some math for you. And what I just did is I put in this cell, which is B2, and I put in an asterisk, which is shift 8. There's a little asterisk sign, which in Excel language means multiplied. And then I said 2. So basically this says multiply this square by 2, and it will do that. This cell by 2. It will do that and will give me my answer, which is 4. Then I want to do the same thing for this one. You have to make sure you hit equal sign. Oops. I must have... Oh, see, I made a mistake, and it knew I made a mistake. It was supposed to be B3, not D3. And you guys will probably have similar things happen, and you'll just have to go back and revise. And now this one's going to be B4. And you have to make sure that you're typing in the right things here. There. So it's done all this math for me, and now I don't really need to know the total of the quantity, but I might need to know the total of the cost. So for that, I'm going to have to do the same thing. So I'm going to let you guys try this on your own, but you're going to take the double batch. You're going to take the cost of this, and you're going to double it. So just for the first one, you would put equals E2 times 2. Sorry, not E2. C2. There you go. So C2, which is 2, times 2 is 4, and this should be C3. And you have to double check, because even I'm making mistakes here. That's okay. So I'll get you guys to continue on with that, and hopefully we can come up with a total of how much it would cost to double the batch and how much it would cost for a single batch.